Hello, and welcome back to the third video of Ninjago Rising Dragons, Part 3. So, I left off where there was this giant explosion, and Eren and Sora, plus Baby Ryu, fell. And I know Sora bumped into Baby Ryu, and she, turned around, and then Ryu's eyes, glue white. And then later, he's, giving her, some kind of power. And then later, her eyes glow all white. And then her hands are glowing pink, and then her eyes turn normal. And then she's, looking at her hands. And then later, she starts, touching each part of their mech. And she was able to put them all back together. And so then later, Triton, was it? Yeah, I think Triton. He said that the Eren and Sora are goners, they're done for. But he said that the dragons are strong, so it might be still alive. So they were gonna go get the dragon, so that way they could kidnap it and stuff, take it back to their facility, I guess, wherever that place was. But somewhere in Imperium. But before, when they were talking, and before they were about to get Baby Ryu, that's when their giant mech was flew up into the air and was floating, flying really. And you see Eren hanging on to the mech with his grappling hook, and you see Sora inside the mech, Sora driving it, controlling it. She's gotta be inside to control it. And then I think Baby Ryu was also inside it for safety or something. Either he was inside it or on it. And then later, one of the Triceratops was all that's different than it was before, right? And so then Eren said, how were you able to build all this? And then she's I have no idea. But they had to get back to the battle. So they started fighting again. And Eren was trying to fight one of the Tritops. No, actually, it was just the Tritop and Triton. But he was trying to fight one of those guys. And, he was trying to do a cool move, but since he's not really a ninja yet. But, since he wasn't really, fully a ninja, like I said before, I think, he didn't really do a cool, amazing kind of move. He, kind of messed up, was all wobbly all over the place and stuff. But he was still able to hit whichever bad guy he was aiming for. And he said, that was close enough. And later, that's when I think the wolf guy's name is Roz. So I think that's when Roz showed up. And he had, a giant hammer. And then you see Triton saying, Roz, we were just about to get you. And then Roz, turned around and grabbed him by, the shirt. Or just grabbed him, really. And so then he said, you failed me. I do not like this. And then, threw him. And then later he turns around, and then Eren asks Sora if she knows this guy, and she says that she's never seen him. So then later, Eren tries to fight Roz, and he was gonna kick him, but Roz was able to catch his foot before he could kick him, and then he whammed. Either he whammed or threw Eren, and Sora freaked out, so she turned the mech around and got the fire boosters to blow him away, but he threw the hammer, which broke the machine, the mech, and so then he knocked them out, and he was able to kidnap them and trap them inside. I think it was he trapped them inside a crate in a train, or they're on some kind of moving vehicle, and they were inside a crate, and so then Eren was what do you think they're going to do to us? And Sora was it's whatever it is, it's not going to be as bad as what they're going to do to the dragons. And so Eren was confused. And she says that Imperium uses dragons for their energy source. All their energy source comes from dragons. They torture them and steal their power and all that kind of stuff to fuel up their city. That's why she had to escape. She didn't like Imperium at all, because it's really bad. But that's all I know for Imperium, because I don't know anything else about it other than the fact that they've got those Triceratons, and then Triton, and then Roz, and then they torture dragons. So that's the only bad thing I know about Imperium. I'd have to learn more throughout the other episodes. But, so Eren was gonna, he said, I've known you for a long time, and I know you're really good at tech and stuff. And then she interrupted saying, I have no idea what that was. She said that when she bumped or looked into the dragon's eyes, really, that she could feel some kind of connection, like it awoken something inside of her, some kind of power. And so then Aaron was like, just like the ninjas, like in their elemental powers, like lightning, water, ice, and he said powers that he's always dreamed of having. And then Sora was all like, not everything is tied to your lost heroes, you know. And so he's like, I know, but they're my hope of getting my parents back. Hope is the only thing that the merge didn't take from me. And he said that if he loses hope, then he'll lose, then he'll just lose hope of ever finding his parents again. And so then things were like quiet between them. And then later you hear like noise, like fighting and bang and all that kind of stuff. And then like people talking like, hey, you're the, and then they stop. And then like, it can't be your, and then stop. Because, you know, they get beat, knocked out before they can finish their sentence, because it's supposed to be a secret surprise. Like, who's this person coming? Who's this mysterious person? Who's fighting them? All that kind of stuff. But I already know who it was because I kept looking at the previews before I watched Ninjago Rising Dragons, and I was just watching Ninjago Masters of Spinjitzu. I couldn't help myself. Too many spoilers. But anyways, so you see like Aaron and Sora look at each other all confused, and then they look up, and later you slowly see them creeping up and walking, and then you finally get to see them, and then later it turns out it was Lloyd. And so then Aaron was so excited, he's like, the Green Ninja has come to save us. You see Lloyd looking around, and he realized that Aaron is holding his mask, and he says like, I think you have something on mine. And that's the end. So then you gotta watch episode 2 to see what happens next. So that's it. The video wasn't really that long. It's too bad I couldn't put it in the other videos, like technically really part 2, really. But oh well, so I hope you enjoyed that video, and yeah.